Vegetables webcomics here with my first tutorial. If you have any suggestions, please comment below. If you like the video, please hit the like button. So, we're gonna show you how to set up your actions, show you how to set up panels, your layout, and show you how to set up hotkeys, all in Manga Studio, Clip Studio Pro. So the traditional way of setting up your panels and your layout is to go to the figure tool. You could hit hotkey U, come down to frame border, select any of these types if you wanted to make a polygon, but we're going to set up a rectangle. Now this method's going to create too many folders, too much extra stuff for my taste. The way I like to set up my comic page is I like to go over to my marquee tool. You could hit Control or just hit M. That will give you over to the marquee. I'm going to hit rectangle. Select that. And I like to fill it with a grayish green color because it makes it very noticeable if you miss something when you're coloring. And we're going to come over to the action panels and we're going to create a new set. We're going to not bother naming it. You can name it if you want. This first one's going to be called Layers. Excellent. So you're going to hit Record. It's this little red button at the bottom. Go back over to the Layer panel. Rename this Layout. Control-Shift-N for a new layer. Name that Sketch. Bring down the opacity around 26%. Next one's Pencils. Like to put that at about 60%. Next would be Flats. This is just for flat colors. Just the basic colors, what everything looks like without any sun, highlight, shadow, midtone. Next, like to add the shadow layer. I'm going to put that at about anywhere from 10 to 26 should be fine. And that way you can use black and it'll create this shadow cell shading look. And we're going to go create a vector layer. Name it Inks. One more layer, name it Bubbles. This is for any speech balloons, thought bubbles, any like little effects that you want to put that is on top of inks, color, everything that's on top of the art itself. Then we're going to go over to the action panel and we're going to hit stop recording. I'm going to collapse this. We're going to hit this little button, add new auto action. I'm going to call this one clipping. And the reason why is we're going to clip every layer to the layout layer. It's this little button with two circles. And you're going to want to start with the sketch, go up to pencils, flat, shadow, inks, bubbles. Oh, forgot to hit record. So don't do what I did. Hit record first. Just gonna redo that real quick. Hit record. Clip at layer below. Hit stop record, collapse that. The reason we did this is So now your panel is set up. You can't draw through that square. Don't have to worry. Can get as messy as you like. Draw as big as you like. And you can add more layers, change this however you like, customize it, do whatever makes you happy, guys. I'm going to show you my next just going to draw a circle here just to show you what I like to do for my third action here. So I'm going to take the magic lasso, I'm going to hit this to auto select, and I'm going to come over here to my actions tab, create another action here. We're going to name this flex and fill. The reason why, I'm going to hit record. We're going to expand the selection by 2 pixels. We're going to fill it with the selected color. And we're going to hit stop recording. I'm going to hit Control D to deselect. And you can see that it filled this in pretty nicely. Now a lot of times if you don't add the extra 2 pixels, there'll be this little border. It makes your colors look pretty sloppy. Excellent. So we got the actions, we have the panel set up, and the final thing I'm going to show you is how to change your hotkeys. Now, you can come up to File, come down to Shortcut Preferences, or you could hit Control-Shift-Alt-K. I'm going to come over here. You can hotkey a lot of stuff. You can hotkey your main menu options, tools. Right now we're just going to come over to the actions, the new auto action set 1. Double click on the right hand side of these to bring up this little white box. It's going to allow you to hit whatever you want. And if the hotkey is already used, it'll show you what it's used for. And I'm just gonna hit no because I don't want to change any of my hotkeys. I already have these set up. Clipping, I named it vasectomy because I'm 12 years old. And I like to put it as Alt-E because Control-E will actually combine the layer that you have selected with the layer below it. So Alt-E is a similar function, makes it easy to memorize. Flex and fill I have as Alt-D because Control-D deselects your selection, Alt-D will expand it and fill it in. I like to set up my layers as Alt-N because Control-Shift-N creates a new layer, Control-N creates a new document, Alt-N creates all your layers. I'm going to come down to cancel, don't want to save any of those. And perfect! Now you know how to set up your hotkeys, you know how to set up the layout, the panel, and you have all your actions set.